Oh, yeah.
You with the trying the sweet things.
Hello. Nice meeting you. Yeah. Tell us about it. You have to walk without her. I would like to welcome everyone here today, and I would like to introduce Town Councillor Dennis O'Connor, who is representing the town of Gananoque today.
Thank you. First of all, I just have to say that 100 years in anything is wildly momentous and wonderful, and I think that the town of Gananoque has become just that much richer, having had 100 years of dedicated volunteers who are willing to help to beautify this town. And I think that the anniversary is probably the most important thing that happened this year. And I was really happy. Well, I do. I think it is. You know, we could say it's COVID, but I don't want to say that. I want to say it's, you know what, didn't matter what the year had for us. It was made all that much more palatable by seeing all these beautiful flowers, these pink flowers all over the city, all over the town rather. And I'm hoping that we keep the tradition of the town official flower going forward. So I want to say thank you to the Horticultural Society, because you really are an amazing group, and I know the town really appreciates you, and council does, and it's one of the reasons why it was actually not that difficult to get this sculpture here, because it had to be commemorated, and in a time when there isn't an awful lot of money floating around, this was a very small investment for us. With the plinth going in, it just took a lot of time because red tape takes over everything. But I'm really happy to see this sculpture here. It's a beautiful sculpture, and it could not be in a better place. And I think that it's wonderful that it's here celebrating 100 years of really truly one of the best organizations in the town. And from my heart and the heart of the town council, thank you for being here and offering so much to our town. Thank you.
We would like to very sincerely thank the town for the loan of this sculpture.
Oh no, it's here for a long time.
It is so appropriate for us. Its title is Heritage Root Fence, and this is one of the oldest spots in Gananoque. The very first store of Charles and John MacDonald was in this park, as well as the first post office. John MacDonald, of course, later built what's now Town Hall, and Charles MacDonald built Blink Bonnie. This is a later version of Blink Bonnie over here. So the heritage part of this means a lot to us. We could have had root fences in this area, I don't know. In any case, to me it looks like a flower, and of course we're all about flowers, petunias. I think the town has done an absolutely phenomenal job this year with their gardens. It's everybody who comes by here who comments on our petunias also talks about how wonderful the town's flowers are, the hanging baskets and the gardens. We had a petunia garden competition, as you know, and we gave out one award to the town. We could have given out an award for every single town garden, I am quite sure. They were spectacular. And I would like to mention Lucille MacDonald, who's here today. She was the chair of the committee that worked on bringing these sculptures to Confederation Park. And we thank her very much for that. It's a phenomenal collection of sculptures, one of the few in Canada that's like that. And I also wanted to mention that our group was involved in that as a horticultural society. The original sculptures came from the Art Bank, and in about 2004, the town decided they wanted to buy some, and Bruce Mellon came to our group to speak and one of his sculptures was later purchased for the park, and that's the flying blue heron. So there's a close connection. I also wanted to mention how close the connection with the town is. Our very second president was Billy Wilson, who was earlier a mayor and then later a mayor of town. He remained very interested in the Horticultural Society. When the Prince of Wales came to town and then donated peonies, he gave 3 peonies to this park. We had a later mayor, Eldon Stabler, who was a member during the 1930s. So we had a really close connection and still have a close connection. When the town gates were built, we planted gardens around them and kept those gardens going for many, many years. We still plant tulips at Town Hall. The tulips that you see there have been planted by the Horticultural Society for probably close to 100 years. So it's a long and close relationship with the town, and it has been mutually beneficial, I think. We appreciate everything that the town has done for us, helping us with some of the heavy tasks in this garden. We had a spruce tree that used to be over here. When it blew down a couple of years ago, very fortunately we were able to get the help of the town in doing that. I'd like to thank Penny Stewart for her liaison with Dennis in working to get this sculpture. We really appreciate that. And I'd like to thank Jordan Greer, who has been taping our ceremony today and many other events that we have had, our guided tours. So all told, I would sincerely like to thank you, Dennis, for the loan of this, and we will do a little ribbon cutting ceremony now. Just so I don't touch it.
Is this a souvenir?
Well, the ribbon candy, I suspect that the scissors have to go back to Penny.
All right.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Oh, I'm cutting bronze.
Oh, no, don't do that.
There.
There
I
we
think
go.
we did a pretty good job. There you go.
Thank you.
Congratulations, everyone. Happy 100th anniversary.
Thank you. And many more.
Yeah. Are you?
Yeah.
Well, that was lovely.
You were thinking it was tonight?
It looks
No, we didn't get any paperwork.
really
No, it's next week.
Is that right? Because you do the gardening?
Oh, absolutely.
And all those, you were the winner.
Not me anymore.
The first round.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right.
And it was unanimous.
You can sit there and give him
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Normally we get 6
absolutely.
votes here. Everybody said,
It
oh,
looked,
yeah.
it looked really good to start out. It looked a bit sad now. These look a lot
It
better.
really is.
And you were saying,
Yeah, it's amazing.
I was just saying to John, I took some cutting from the
Unfortunately,
last
because of COVID, we can't do it.
because they're all broken. So,
the name and the guy.
so,
Tony Stappel.